So Ghana has been kicked out. In fact, we were given a very huge kick. $1.3 million. 1 point. That's like going back 15 years. I mean, in 2010, we almost made it to semi-finals. Everybody was hoping that for 2014, we would cross that ladder and make it to 2014. But guess what? We are still quoting headlines across the world. And it's not because we advanced out of the group. It's for all the wrong reasons in the world. And this morning, we're hearing that the sports minister has been reassigned, not sacked, reassigned. Okay, so we'll get into those details very soon. And then the 1 point and the $100,000 and the slaps and what have you. Nana Brefo from Adum TV has joined us this morning. Nana, good to see you.
Good to see you.
The last time you were on this show, you predicted that Egypt will beat Ghana in Kumasi. And we beat Egypt. We whipped them 6-1.
Yeah, my bad.
We served you a humble pie. The Balckstars served you a humble pie.
What happened?
How did it feel?
How? I'm a Ghanaian, you know. So, hey, I was a bit excited we were going to the World Cup, yes. But what happened?
1 point. Okay. And then Bridget Otu, who has been very, very critical of the Balckstars in Brazil. She's been ranting a lot on Twitter. So I decided to drag her here to the studio this morning. Good to see you, Bridget. How are you feeling? Are you over the loss?
Still mourning.
You're still mourning? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. And then Dentaa is also here with us. Dentaa was working very closely with the players. By the way, she's Asamoah Gyan's manager. Asamoah Gyan had a very fantastic World Cup, I must say.
Yeah, definitely.
And, breaking the record that Roger Miller held on for a very long time. Long time. Talk about mediocrity in Africa. Long time.
I know, but we've done it.
We've done it. He's done well with only 6 goals, though.
Yeah,
but it's okay.
It will take a very long time for somebody to break that.
It will take a long time. Looking at the way the African teams have been playing. Yeah. Messi has how many goals?
At the moment, I guess 2 or 3 now.
Cristiano Ronaldo has 2.
But I mean, Müller has 4. Klose has.
No, but Asamoah Gyan has broken a record for a continent.
Africa, yes.
So we are proud of him.
I'm applauding, of course.
We are proud of him. I mean, he's done well. Yeah. And he's had a fantastic World Cup. I mean, take away some of the players. He played very well at the World Cup. You could tell that he was hungry for success. So we are very proud of Asamoah Gyan. I'm not always this kind to Asamoah Gyan. But I just had to. He's done very well. I mean, I remember some of the assists. Very sweet. Anyway, so I'll come to you first, Bridget. Describe our World Cup campaign in 1 word.
1 word. Wow. Oh, you should have given me a heads up on that. 1 word in our World Cup. Drama.
Drama.
Yeah.
Okay. Nanaya.
Disgrace.
Disgrace. Dentaa.
I think
3 words.
I think it's like 1 word. Telenovela.
It's a challenge.
A challenge. Okay, you're very diplomatic. You're very diplomatic. Yeah. Well, later on, our countryman Songo will be joining us. He's running late. He's still on his way here. So he'll come and fire you all in a professional way.
He needs to get his facts.
Yeah. Okay, what went wrong, in your opinion?
I think the guys were not focused at
Which
all.
Guys?
Our players, they were not focused at all. They were so consumed with the things, the unnecessary things, the things that they can get
like
beyond. I mean, the money issue, for instance.
Who says money is not necessary?
For players like that, they earn a lot, don't they?
And so
I mean, of course,
they'll get it still.
With a few local, here and there. No, but I think that they were not focused at all. They were so consumed with, and who knows? I also think that this is actually the plan of GFA, really. Monday, Tuesday, the Telegraph has this clip of, I had my own reservations with a clip of match fixing, supposed alleged match fixing issue. By Tuesday, the tables had turned. Now it was about our players. And so I think that if all these issues were happening and GFA was able to contain it, the scandal comes, they have nowhere to run to. And so, you know what, let's throw something out there. They start leaking information here and there. Because some of these issues could have been contained at the camp. But somehow it got out. And so I think GFA is a mafia institution. Wow, good job, GFA.
Wow.
No, seriously, it's a terrible institution.
That's very unkind.
But it's a very terrible institution.
How are they terrible? They're not terrible.
We need a Ghana Football Association.
We have.
We do, yes, we do. We have a Mugabe.
What
I
do you think went wrong?
I agree with her perfectly, because for Nyantechi to say that, hey, well, I'll have to appoint somebody and say that,
That's
okay, I'm ready to go out, and this person is coming in. I mean, she's right. I think that Elvis Efriankra, GFA themselves, the president was right by saying that we need overhauling completely. I mean, it started from them.
The president can't kick the GFA president out.
That's the sad part of it.
And no, that's the hypocrisy of the Ghana Football Association. You see, at one point, when they do something, government comes, government is interfering. So, but when they need money, they go back to the same government for money. That is total, that's just plain hypocrisy.
So as I'm saying, I mean, our coach, I don't know what went wrong. I think he needs training. For me, I think he should go. Mediama is there, Kotoko is there, Hearts can start from there and then build on, because going to African Cup, getting to World Cup, what next? He's had enough. His changes was terrible. I mean, he didn't have first 11, and then changing the keeper and then having Fatal Dada. Look at what he did. Giving a goal straight to the guy to score. He wanted to score at all costs.
He was playing
and he had to take Ghana. Of course.
With Arsene Wenger.
For me, everything went wrong.
Leave Arsene Wenger out of this. Dentaa, what do you think went wrong?
I think that the GFA, when we talk about the money issue, okay, the money is not government's money. It's actually money that FIFA gives to the Blackstars, but it's pre-financed by the government, which the government gets back. Okay, so when people are talking that, they're spending government's money, it's money for the Blackstars for the appearance fee. So let's get that correct, so people don't misconstrue details. Okay. Second of all, the money. I mean, in planning stages, you know that you have to pay these people this money. You didn't hear anything about other countries apart from Africa. So there's something wrong. It's not just Ghana. There's something wrong with our systems. Cameroon shouldn't be fighting, coming to the stadium and talking about money. They should have been paid the money before. They come and play with their hearts. You understand? Let's not put Ghana so badly down. It's our own fault. We should have paid the boys.
So you blame the GFA?
I blame the GFA. I blame whoever is supposed to release the money to them before they go to the World Cup. That's who I blame. I don't know who it is, but I blame them. Because they're supposed to get paid. Whether it's 100,000, if you're a doctor and you're supposed to get 24,000, you know that's what you're supposed to get. So what is the issue? Pay them and let them do the job. Second of all, we have Unibank as our official sponsor for the Blackstars. Why not use the system and get the money into the banks?
The reports of the players said they wanted cash.
Well,
primitive.
Beyond her point.
But I mean, the GFA should have stood up. I mean, who carries cash nowadays? Yeah. Really? And how are the Blackstars going to get the cash out?
We didn't carry. We flew it. We airlifted.
I know.
It was hovering.
And it's really sad that we've had to go through this at this stage, because it's caused us a lot.
You wanted to make a point.
Yeah, I mean the Unibank issue. I think if they had deposited, if they had done the transfer, it would have taken longer, and we wouldn't have been able. They wouldn't have received the money before the Portugal game. So then they had issued a threat that they weren't going to go through. Well, I mean, I sort of insanely side with those who said, well, the government should have called their bluff, perhaps, to see if they were going to boycott that. If we knew, Portugal was going to beat us to what, we would have not paid that money.
Me a break.
But it's their money.
It was poor planning. It was poor planning, because we knew we had to pay them, right? Yes. We had a budget for the guys. And that money is not just for the 23 players. Why didn't we give it to even first 11 or first 23 if we didn't have enough money? We're going through a time that it's so difficult to get money, the government owes a lot of people. Institutional labor is on its heels, here strikes here and there. And so naturally, getting money to the players would have delayed. And so the government's delayed. But they should have had an alternative. So GFA, as an institution, as we speak, they don't have money in their coffers.
What was the alternative?
So now GFA
FIFA was
is
ready
negative
to
zero.
pay the money.
Yeah.
We had
that
was late. It was late.
No, they
it was
had written
when
3
things had gotten
letters.
out of hand.
They had written 3 letters, but Kwesina Techi was nowhere to be found.
I suspect the same GFA will call the government. They will put pressure on you. Oh, the boys are doing. The boys are doing that. The boys are doing that. And so the government being very, very iffy, very on the fence with all that's going on, perhaps said, you know what, let's pay the boys. And it's only the government that can get money to them within 24 hours. And that's the reality of it. So GFA, as we speak, don't have $3 million.
Should have been sacked, or do you agree that indeed he should be kicked out?
No, I don't actually. I don't think Elvis should be kicked out. I honestly don't. I don't think so. And there was a picture of him eating, going for food.
Done?
Exactly.
What has he done to be?
Listen,
where was he when the president wanted to call and speak to the guys? Where was he?
Were you there? He spoke to the president.
To who? He did, but where was he? The president didn't want to speak to him. He wanted to speak to the players. Where was he?
Of course, the president.
Where was he?
The president wants to get.
How
in touch
much did he
with
give?
the minister? He would get in touch with the minister.
Absolutely.
President did. But the minister was nowhere close to the players.
Where was he?
Where was he?
He wasn't. He wasn't around. He had to speak to a journalist and then call one of the players. Gallivanting.
What do you mean,
Gary and then
that is out of order. I have a problem with. No, that's out of order. How do you take a picture of a minister holding? In fact, I think we should hail Elvis and Priyanka
for eating.
He didn't go and sit in some fancy hotel. He was eating from the camp. He was eating what the boys were eating.
Which camp?
It's so.
So where they're sleeping.
Do you think the attacks on Elvis are unwarranted?
Is an scapegoat.
Absolutely, I agree.
That's what it is. He's been used as an scapegoat. The minister has done what he has, what he thought was good to try and take the supporters to Brazil.
The supporters complained a lot. They sent pictures of them sleeping
about sending players to Brazil.
You can't support.
Why the ambassadors? What's where they are used anyway?
We'll come to that. We'll come to that very soon. Dentaa, you are making a point.
Yeah.
And Songo is here anyway, so he'll be joining us in a tad. Okay, Dentaa.
Yeah. I can't even remember what I was saying.
The minister.
Yeah, I think that the minister, for him it was just about promoting Ghana in Brazil. We had a lovely camp. We also had a lovely Meet Ghana in Brazil where we portrayed, our culture. We had beads, people selling beads. We had a kente weaver, and we had a musical event, to really push the Ghana brand. We had our Ghana cocoa chocolate there. We had everything. And, we were the only country who did something like that in Brazil.
Where was the supporters? Where were they?
Unfortunately, our drama...
We'll deal with the supporters. But I must say that the idea of a Ghana village was quite a brilliant idea to promote Ghana. I think it was a fantastic idea. But the fans wanted goals and not golden tree chocolates.
Yes.
The fans wanted.
They wanted goals. They wanted goals on the pitch.
On the pitch.
We wanted to qualify.
The Balckstars did their best on the field.
Nobody doubts that. If you get 100 chances and you score one.
Where's Spain?
And your colleagues, your opponents.
Don't talk about Spain. Spain has won the World Cup.
Where's England?
They scored 3 in the last goal.
Where's Italy? Where are they?
No, we are not from Italy. We are not from Spain. We are Ghanaians.
Yeah, we are Ghanaians.
We are Ghanaians. And we wanted to achieve more.
Every single World Cup, but they haven't reached where Ghana reached. Do you understand?
So we should be happy with
proud.
This. With 1 point.
Kwame Nkrumah said you can never please a Ghanaian. You can't please a Ghanaian. You cannot.
So we should be
please
proud
a
of the
Ghanaian.
1 point.
You should be proud that they got to where they got to.
I think Dentaa, I share a point to a certain extent, and this is the reason that yes, we should be proud. Listen, if the things that happened off the pitch hadn't, people would have appreciated them a bit more.
Exactly.
Because listen, we played well against Germany. It's like the whole it's like the whole competition. We prepared only for Germany, just to go and meet Muller. Did you see how Fatah Dada celebrated when he got Ronaldo's win?
Welcome back to the show, brought to you by MTN everywhere you go, and also the Nokia XL. I'll tell you a lot about the two very soon. In the meantime, I'm still in the studio with Nana Yabrefo from Adum TV, Bridget O2, of course, from TV3, Dentaa, who's worked very closely with the Balckstars, and also Samuel John's manager. And joining us now, who came in late, Countryman Songo. Do you ever run late for your show? Why are you late?
More fire.
Fire bend you in a professional way.
When I'm going for fire, Nana will tell you. I mean, immediately I get there, it's fire. You understand? I'm already on fire every time.
But you're late.
Fire. I have it. More fire, baby girl.
Are you happy that the minister has been fired?
I'm not happy, but the right thing has been done.
Okay.
You understand? The right thing has been done. I'm not happy. I'm not happy somebody loses his job.
Sure.
I will not be happy if I lose my job. You understand? But I'm happy the right thing has been done. You understand? Because
what did he do wrong?
You can't organize supporters. It's not your field. You are the minister. You should be the overall supervisor. You understand? To see to things that everything is in order. I guess you understand. But I mean, I don't know whether it's because of the taxpayers' money. You want to, get all the money to yourself, with your family, your friends.
How?
Yeah, because experts are here and Ghanaians are crying that we want to come back home. President Mahama want to come back home all over in Brazil because they are not getting anywhere to sleep, any better place to sleep. They are not getting much ticket to go and watch the Balckstars and support them. They are not getting flight to fly. You understand, to the various sports stadium to go and support the Balckstars. So I mean, that is poor organization. It means that it's not his fault. There are experts there who can do the job. African origin, the travel and sports tourism, Kim Pon and Co. I mean, they are all experts that they can. They're all part. Yeah, they are part. But at the end of the day, who is having the majority?
That they didn't win.
You understand? Who is you understand? They are part. Listen, the system that the minister employed, or let me put it, the way he went about with the planning of the supporters, it was bad. You understand? I was in Brazil myself. You understand? I was in Brazil myself, and I saw the supporters. They were stranded at the airport. You understand? They were not able to go to the sports stadium. But that is not it. I mean, African origin, travel and sports tourism, his people were not stranded. Kim Pon people were not stranded. I guess you understand. So please, where the minister took charge, that is where the people were stranded. I guess
what happened?
So that is the issue.
We had a committee. This whole World Cup, we had a committee.
And what did the committee do? What did the committee do?
We had a lot of travel and tour people.
Listen, he's always
let's calm down. Let them tell us what happened.
The minister is fired. It's simple, because why is the minister fired? The minister is fired because he didn't. Yeah, fantastic. I'm the farmer.
Because of people like you who don't have facts.
The president should listen to
that. Bring people down.
Well, then
you try to bring people down.
If I don't have fact, the minister is fired.
Yeah, because
of people like yourself. I don't have fact. I say the minister work is a shoddy work, and the president listen and he's fired. So what again?
Showing that. The people who fed the
last 4 years, the government was given 3 million as seed money to help put the supporters to South Africa. This year, nothing. We had to raise money.
You got it.
To try and take supporters to Brazil.
That is the minister's problem. If you can't take supporters, you leave it. But if you want to take supporters, you go to the corporate bodies. You search for funds.
That's what we did.
Oh, it's the taxpayers' money.
So how much they taxpayers' money?
Hold on.
No, fire. I want to know how much they raised. How much?
It's the taxpayers' money.
How much money did they raise?
The minister is holding over $2 million.
How do you know this?
Hey, he's close to $2 million.
How do you know this?
I'm saying close to $2 million. They have to account for.
We have
documents. We have facts. We on the ground.
You don't have any facts. You don't have
close to $2 million is what the minister raised. You understand? Close to $2 million is what the minister raised, and we have facts. We have documents.
From who?
And you people are going to account for it.
Somebody.
That's why the minister he's going to be. He has to account to Ghanaians.
Okay.
You understand? We have facts. If you had it luxury, if you had it in a cool way,
luxury?
no problem. Take it easy. But what I'm saying is, supporters were stranded in Brazil. They were able
By the travel and tour. By the travel and tour.
By the
that let us. No, it's not by the minister.
I have not seen African origin travel and sports tourism supporters crying. I've not heard them cry.
The matter is that I don't know any other country, any other Western country that carried supporters to Brazil,
which needs to be stopped.
It needs to be stopped. If you want to go and support the Blackstars, look for your money.
The supporters are not even grateful. You come and do all these things and they're not even grateful.
Is it?
I mean, you're talking about where they were staying.
Why? Should I show you where they were staying? I have them here. Should I show it? I can show it. I've been showing it on 5 for 5 all the time. I've been showing it on 5 for 5 multi-TV every time, the pictures. You know, I have them here.
People
I can
just show the bad side.
Understand? I'm not showing the bad side. I want you to understand that.
I saw some supporters in the pool.
Exactly. People want to show the bad side and bring the minister down.
Were you in favor of the decision to take ambassadors for the World Cup? Don't laugh.
My goodness. No, they are supporters too. They are Ghanaians.
Supporters, actually.
They are.
You understand? They are Ghanaians. I don't have a problem with that. But you see, you can. What is the difference between the ambassadors and the supporters? The ordinary supporters. You understand?
Yes, celebrities.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, they are.
Okay, so how much? I know. Okay, so how much were they able to raise? You got it?
I don't know.
Yeah, how much? They were part of the pool.
How much were they able to raise?
I have a big problem with Dentaa.
That is the problem. How much were they able to raise?
You got it.
Amount, you know.
Songo, hold on.
Songo, I have a big problem with this whole ambassadorial thing. You see, in the US or any other country, unfortunately, we have to go back there because they have a system that works, right? Angelina Jolie will use her celebrity status to raise money you can see, and you can see the impact of what she's doing with her status.
But these people are there.
You're saying, excuse me. What program did any of that?
Don't go there.
Was it a charity that was free?
No, don't fire.
Was it free? And people, how much was out of the money? Hold on. And how much of that money was used to support players? Okay, and you even pick people who don't know jack about football.
Fantastic.
Seriously, you pick people who are fine. They can use another.
But they're celebrities.
I don't have a problem with that part of using them because they are influential. But it should be connected.
When you have somebody like Shatta Wali, definitely he's going to raise
I guess
when he plays maybe a concert or a show. I guess you understand me. Fantastic. But how much did they contribute or they were able to raise? Oh, fantastic. It will come out. The minister will definitely make account. Oh, definitely for the account. He will do it.
So we should have done all this to support them. Do you understand?
I want to point
each and
everybody how much they were able to raise. You understand what I'm saying?
If every company that gets a brand ambassador is to use their image to promote what we are trying to do.
When you take an ambassador, you place him at a fantastic hotel. You give him per diem.
Yes.
And you give him food again. Allowance. And how about the other supporters? How about the ordinary? You place them in a prison.
It wasn't a prison.
Oh, I can show you. Where they were staying.
I saw some pictures of the supporters and they looked very cozy.
Oh, come on.
I saw some pictures.
I'm not.
Let's give some credit to them.
That is where. That is when you are close to the minister. That is when you are close. Yeah. That is when you are close to the minister. It's where you have it that way. I guess you understand.
Okay.
But the chunk of the supporters who have to be there to support the Balckstars, so they will not put up this abysmal performance.
On TV.
They were sleeping.
So they watch it on TV.
They watch it on TV.
Because
you understand?
Travel and tour people let us down.
The travel and tour. Mention one name. Mention one name.
Ken Pong, all of us, they let us
but
down.
You can't talk about African origin travels and sports tourism. He's a champion man.
Listen, if
nobody can complain about
Africa, to come and promote him on the show, I beg.
Look at you.
Free advertising.
Have you been paid to come and talk for him?
I am the farmer. You know that.
Yes, you're the farmer.
The whole Ghana.
Yeah.
You know that.
Fire for
with no facts.
All Ghanaians are calling on me. Hey, the fireman said
fire
it.
With no
the fireman said it. The fireman said it.
Fire with no fire.
The president
exaggerated.
And those are the type of people that bring the nation down.
exonerated.
You understand what I'm saying?
Bringing the nation down.
If you really did the good job, you wouldn't have been fired before you got to Ghana.
You understand?
Ghanaians just bring people down for no reason.
With no portfolio.
That's a portfolio.
You listen to what Nana is saying. Nana, what did you say?
Post with no portfolio. The president exonerated those of us who thought exonerated him as well.
The fireman.
Yes, because once he has been able to make that change, he has
What did the president do wrong?
He cannot. He has the security. He knows what he's doing.
So the farmer have fought.
Okay, all right. Enough of Elvis.
Your whole campaign manager. Seriously.
That's blackmail. That's blackmail. That's why he's giving him a post. He doesn't deserve to be in the Balckstars house.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
Let's calm down.
You got it.
Let's calm down.
Choboy, you can do it.
Should President Nyantechi resign?
Will he resign? He should. I mean, with all that has come, I think they need to come and give a proper account of what happened. I have to say, I'm not really in support of committee. Doesn't really do anything. If we can't sack someone based on the fact we have before us, and we need a committee to also.
Well, we can't sack Kwesi Nyantechi.
No, that's the thing. You see, that is why I use the word mafia. The GFA be mafia institution. Let's say the only thing they don't do is sell drugs. Okay.
That is very unwarranted. Bridget, should he resign?
He should go. I think just like Italy, the coach there. Yeah. Not just him. I think Kwesi Appiah too. Kwesi Appiah too should go.
No, I don't. I disagree with you. I don't think he should go. I think
GFA boss and his management team, all of them should resign.
Kwesi Appiah should stay.
We need a new team.
The GFA president.
I think that he needs to come back and give a
proper
report.
Account.
That's what normally you would do before you sack somebody. The person will come give a report. You weigh the situation, then you decide.
Now it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, before I come to that, we on the ground, I know for a fact, and Ghanaians know for a fact that when the players decided they are not flying to Brasilia to play Portugal because they've not been paid. When the president was trying to reach the minister, he was not getting through. Where was the minister? He got it. He was not getting through. He has to get through a player. That is a Samoa Jan and his colleagues. So
but he's the captain.
I'm coming. The president wanted to speak to the minister. If
he didn't have his number.
He was not going through. No problem.
Exactly.
But a Samoa Jan line went through.
Blame technology.
Okay. He picked it up.
Okay.
MTN. Sometimes you call it.
No problem.
Can you leave my MTN out?
Everywhere you go, no problem. Now. Such a big problem. You have the minister on the ground, a minister who is capable, a minister who is strong, a minister who is a champion campaign person.
He is.
And look at the whole world. Ghana, we are being ridiculed, laughed at because we are not showing patriotism, but rather we are thinking about money. Who is working and is not being paid? You are being paid, I'm being paid.
Some doctors and nurses and teachers in this country have not been paid.
Fantastic.
They've been working for over 2 years.
Fantastic, but it is still, we are owing them. We'll pay them. At the end of the day, we owe them. We'll pay them. You understand? So definitely, we'll pay the players. But you will need a strong minister on the ground to be able to talk to the players alongside the FA president.
That he was doing.
Which he was doing.
It took the president intervention. I'm telling you.
Really?
I'm saying that when the president, John Mahama, you see, I'm the fireman. I'm talking on authority here, saying that when the president called the minister, it didn't go through. I'm saying it. Challenge me, Mr. Minister, if it went through. It's simple, please.
Okay.
So I'm saying things
now, to my
on authority.
Question.
So it tells you that the minister, he needed to be sacked before he got to that. And thank God that is what is happening.
He's supposed
I hope you understand.
Does it make logic sense?
He's supposed to work on the
GFA president, I ask you a question. Should the GFA president step aside, like people are saying, or
who?
Calling for?
Who? The GFA president.
Yeah.
President Nyantechi.
Why?
He can't go.
You know, if you form a committee, a management committee, and you think that because in Africa every association president heads the committee, so you would want to head the committee. This is what happened. You look at your capability, your strength. Where your strength lies is where you play. What you can do is what you do. You are the president. What was going well for the Balckstars when Papo was the management committee chairman? He was reporting to Kwesi Nantech. Now who is reporting to Kwesi Nantech? At the Balckstars management committee. I'm the fireman. You understand? More fire.
Kwesi reports to Kwesi. Kwesi set up a committee. He is the chairman of the committee.
We are authority. We are authority in this game, in this business. So when we are firing, you listen to us. It's simple. Who reports to who? Kwesi Nantech reports to Kwesi Nantech. Exactly. But Fred Papo was reporting to Kwesi Nantech. So Kwesi Nantech was keeping Fred Papo on his toes so that Balckstars can move very well. Yeah. Now, there's no Fred Papo. It is Kwesi Nantech reporting to Kwesi Nantech. And this is the mess. Kwesi Nantech and his committee were in Gabon, Equatorial Guinea. They came back with a whole lot of mess. Like our players are doing cha-cha bet, juju. Our players are fighting themselves. Our players are showing egos at camp. You understand? A whole lot of problems. Then the coach was sacked. Now they say they are going to correct their mistakes. We went to South Africa. They came back saying that some players didn't show enough patriotism because they were running out of their hotel rooms and blah blah blah. So many indiscipline. Okay, fine. They said to Ghanaians that they are sorry. We should forgive them. Then we did that. Now World Cup. Immediately the draw. They just went to Brazil. They came back telling us that it's a big country that we need to take the whole Ghana to Brazil before we can survive in Brazil. Fantastic. They have a whole time to be able to plan very well. What was their plan? They played Montenegro, we lost 1-0. Go and ask the amount involved in that money. They played against the Dutch, we lost 1-0. Go and ask the amount involved in that friendly game.
South Korea.
Oh, I beg you.
I'm coming, I'm on my way coming. I'm building a point. Now, before all this, the budget that we have to take to World Cup, we asked every president. I'm coming. I need to build a point before the Ghanaians will judge by themselves. They know what my stand on Kwesi Nantech. I like him. No, I don't like him. I don't dislike him. I always keep him on his toes. But he's not the only person who can do the job. There are a lot of personalities here in Ghana who can also take that position. I hope you understand me. Mm-hmm. So Kwesi Nantech can stand there and say that disgrace in Ghana. Listen to me. He had no plan. That is why we are having all these troubles. Because tell us even the budget he presented to the cabinet. He wasn't able to tell us even the budget that he presented to the cabinet. I'm believing that he was not happy with the money they gave him to take us to the World Cup. So then, okay, I have to move on. Move on in what sense? Go my own way, and this is our problem. You understand? This is our disgrace. So now, I'm saying...
It's not a disgrace. We had 1 point.
It's not about the point. It's about what happened in camp.
Off the pitch.
Well, how on earth a player fighting your management committee member to the extent that you know, doing Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali.
Songo, they deserve it.
I mean,
for me, they
how
deserve it.
You think Songo had every right to slap
all of them?
I understand why you talk.
All of them.
When you talk in this way,
all of them.
I do get you. I understand you. But you see, it is not proper.
But it's gross indiscipline.
It is indiscipline.
I agree with you.
And I said it, the fireman. I've said this and this time and time that indiscipline. It starts from the management committee, it comes to the players, then it comes to the coaching staff. Now Kwesi Appiah has lost the dressing room now. You understand? Because
did you see him crying?
But he's lost the dressing room.
Chairman, for Kevin to have done an interview and said he actually said fuck.
You can't say that on TV.
You can't say that on TV. Oh my gosh, sorry, please.
You see,
you're supposed to be a broadcaster.
So Nana, what I'm saying that Kwesi Nantech, it is not that somebody don't like him. But he's had his time. Fantastic. When they come back, I would want to see the government saying to them that, okay, give me back my Balckstars. This is the way I want it to go. You understand? By just throwing away the management committee, forming a new one, the president of the association should not chair the management committee so that somebody can report to somebody.
Okay.
You understand? So Nantechi is not the only person that can be the FA president in Ghana.
All right.
He's had his time and we can move on. There are a lot of fantastic personalities who can do the job. Oh, they're out there. They're out there.
Okay.
Look, even your dad. Abrap, yeah, he's fantastic.
He's my dad?
Oh yes, he's your uncle, your dad.
He's
He's homie.
Yeah.
No facts.
More fire.
Anyway,
Who is
let's
he?
go.
I don't even know the man.
That is how Ghanaians are like. When you are telling them the truth, common sense, they'll tell you facts. Facts. Common sense.
No, fireman.
It's simple.
Fireman.
You need to have
Okay. Back to the show, brought to you by MTN Everywhere You Go and Nokia as well. Thank you to Rated Clothing for my outfit and to Cookie's Parlor for my lovely hair. Okay, we're back. Songo, my next question is definitely going to be in Chi, because I've had somebody saying that Nana Brofone ya Dawson. We'll find somebody to say who get Chi. It is a Siano. Nya boys in the year were pitching us when we need 1 point near the buy. We need you
because they are thinking about
and I catch you
musika sam obian kasa wo ye adwuma me and mauska sika dia unsabeka. But World Cup, Nana, what is World Cup? What is World Cup to you? Unam Brazil or Senia Ghana, you know, just say or you're proud, also you're proud. Obi so what is made up from near one country, no different in a World Cup. We are enjoying ourselves. Yeah, we are. What I say, we are so be a chile won kudum. Udia me tikruma catcher taxpayers money. Sikadia me come, sikadia, unte what's the sea was. And I'm power sikadia no. If we are singing out, there's a fireman who Ghana say, oh, sikadia moka. Omuntino and the PM. And we are seeing more PM.
Today, am I in 1 point?
Of course, because Obin Casa, we have Jumayan Tiaka, but concentrate on what you are doing. When you say, one more mind, you want to go and do something.
There's a place in the idea. As a Mojan, so yard, dear pan.
See, Asamoah is always the captain. Asamoah is always scoring the goals. Asamoah, yeah, dear. Also support how they can Asamoah away. Baby jet yard. Una supporting also supporting away. So young and I am feeling that is the issue. You understand? That is the issue. We want to go to World Cup. World Cup in Brazilian of Brazil of Africa football. Akopimo Brazil Kulomo. Now we have to showcase what we have got. But look at what happened. Shania Pussy. Shania 2 years against US. Yabo friendly game with Miami. Unim home fly to Washington. Chat. Mebwa. Home fly to Washington.
Was the ambassador. The ambassador invited them.
Party need. Monday.
But there's nothing wrong with him saying,
I smell something, but he was game the neighbor Sabi.
Brazil.
No, John Boy, John Boy.
My John Boy.
No, you're John Boy.
Something happened to him.
Okay, what can match fix?
That's what I'm talking.
More fire. No, what
professionalism. It's less than you're born. It's a share.
No, you catch.
Hey, what's your name? Quana now, Koshe. She, Kona. Hey, Jumbo Jina was it? Defender the owner who's so pushy. Who block it. From Miami to Washington. Washington to Brazil. And you first match against US. And next year,
Germany,
oh, yes.
The Germany game, we did very well.
Easy. Let me tell you. And fire bar. Germany, I was there. US, I was in Ghana. I told them point blank. Sameba. I'm flying to Brazil. They watch me online. They watch Fire for Fire online. Everywhere you go, you watch Fire for Fire.
That's true.
Mr. Minister, me catch some me babe fana befi. I'm coming there. Na me de na ba. O me do Brazil was say me count. Everybody was saying it. Damn big farmer.
But so, Germany, yeah. So what went wrong against Portugal?
Fantastic.
Second letter.
Sika dear. Basa sika. And but your money is coming. The money is there for you. You will definitely get the money.
Always done, boy.
You see, when they were planning to Brazil, Brasilia, they won't go. They need their money. You understand what I'm saying? Oman training to say, training to play that top game against Portugal. We have more goals. In Portugal, we have more goals.
And Germany crafted us a favor, didn't
you understand?
Yeah.
So you need more goals.
Okay.
You understand, Anna? It's a boys in the Oman,
1 point.
In discipline, I'm a kind, and show you.
Okay.
Then pay for yen obi a true wait about. You can't know coach. Coach and man is on one abasa coach. Oh no, coach Abuja. Oh no, and Amanabasa.
But you are a fan of Kwesiapia.
I am still a fan of Kwesiapia. Kwesiapia, or Captain Balckstars that Kwesiapia, or Bokotokoda Kwesiapia.
But you thought he wasn't firm enough.
I thought the fire. And we say go and do this job.
Okay, way forward. Dentaa, way forward for the team.
Way forward. I think that first of all, I think the minister has done what his best. I think that we need to wait until the report is given on exactly what happened, and then we will see what happens. But the main aim was to take supporters to Brazil and promote Ghana, and I think that it's been done.
Okay.
So,
Bridget, way forward.
I think Kwesiapia should be maintained. 1, 2, the clash of egos. They need to work on it. There's no player who is bigger than Balckstars. Even if the player is scoring 45 goals and is in discipline, we drop them. We can allow. We will go and play the match for them if they want. So we should look at. We should just get rid of the egos. That's what's happening really, and then more accountability. There should be transparency in the whole GFA.
For me, when you talk about egos, I believe that anybody who knows his game, who knows what he's doing, and Abba is good, fantastic, she would have a bit of an ego. Manage it.
No, absolutely.
Manage that ego. I don't have a problem with Muntari. I think he's a fantastic
So
player.
He is a brilliant player.
We missed him with Portugal and all that.
Well, he wasn't going to play anyway.
Of course. For me, we don't have a blackboard. The blackboard is written everywhere. It's finished. So sitting there and say, we are going back to the blackboard. There's no blackboard now. The best thing to do, if you will maintain coach, he needs training.
Okay.
Proper training.
All right. Way forward, briefly. I have just about 1 minute to wrap up. Yeah,
the way forward, that's what I've said. The minister is been taken out of post, but definitely he has to account for.
He will.
Sure, before he leaves that, in ministry, he would definitely account for. Now, when we come to football, the management committee have said it.
They should find somebody.
He should find somebody to chair that committee, so that he would report to the boss or maybe the FA president. You understand? But it's only Nantechi who can be the FA president in Ghana. You understand?
There are other options.
Yes, and the coaching staff, the dressing room.
Should we keep
Kwesiapia? He's lost it.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that he should be changed. He should be sacked, or maybe he can. You can bring on another coach.
Okay.
I mean, it's an open.
Okay. Unfortunately, I have to wrap up.
More fire, baby.
Thank you so much, countryman Songo. What's your real name?
Patrick Oseajiman.
Oh, such a beautiful name.
Yes.
Oh,
Patrick Oseajiman.
You're from the same region, You're both Ashanti.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my baby girl.
And Dentaa, thank you so much for your time.
My baby girl.
Bridget, thanks for your time. Nana, thanks for your time. We'll see you next week. Thanks to Cookies.
You like my kids.
Yeah, I love you. They're beautiful daughters. Beautiful girls. They're so beautiful.
I'm the fireman.
Have a nice Saturday.
I am the fireman. No fire.
People should see your children.
No fire. I am the fireman.